stream all over again because of network issues. I don't know what happened. There's network glitch. So we're going to wait for others to join. So if you're just joining, or if you're just seeing this video, so today's tutorial is going to be based on request. Whenever we cut a live stream or whenever we do a streamed tutorial, it's based on request. And I kind of do live stream tutorial because I do not have time to create the tutorial, edit it, and then post. And then sometimes when you kind of edit a tutorial, you intend to kind of cut out a lot of the information that's required. So today we are going to be cutting the down part of the thumbnail that is displayed on the tutorial you're seeing on my live stream. So that tutorial came in on a request. Someone sent it to me and was like, did you need to see how you can literally achieve that? So we're going to be cutting a freehand, and I'm going to quickly explain something to us before we head to the tutorial proper, right? So the down part, if you look at the clothes, the skirt or the mermaid we were trying to recreate, you could see that it was a cut together mermaid skirt or gown. And then at the lower part they have a crinoline. You see the way it's curved at that down part. It was achieved with this crinoline. So you can either use a crinoline. This one is this particular one, you have different sizes of it. So you can either go for this one or you go for a bigger one. So this one is the smaller side, so you can use the bigger one. So for today, we're not going to be using this bigger side. We're not going to be using this crinoline. But in order for you to achieve that particular tail that is curved, you need a crinoline. When you look at it, when you zoom it in, you will see that it has a crinoline attached to it, right? So you'll be needing this crinoline, and you'll be needing a bigger one in case if you want to attach a crinoline on your own. I am not going to be attaching any crinoline to it. And then for that, we are going to also be cutting on this fabric. So we're going to be using this fabric to demonstrate on what we're going to be cutting. So we're going to be cutting on the floor. And if you have any question on how to cut that, if you have any question, just leave it on the comment section. And please support this live stream, support this my data, because this is data that I am using to stream. Support my live stream by giving this video a thumbs up, or by clicking, or by liking, or by sharing my live stream. So without wasting much of our time, I am going to switch up my camera and we are going to cut. Okay. We know. So thank you. Okay, so I am trying to, how do I switch back? Yeah, so Mimi, come and help me. So you hold it in a way that is going to kind of be showing you just hold it under here. Just hold it very well. Just hold it. So you're just going to just make sure they are getting the view of the my teeth. Can you see? Just come to this side so that you can get it. Can you see the full fabric? Yes. Okay, so if there's any question, just help me to read out the question so that I can answer the questions. How many people are live?
person say, what's happening?
We are cutting a man-made dress. You are trying to achieve the thumbnail you are seeing on that place. Can you see the full view? Can you get the full view? Can you see like the full complete? You can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to turn into this angle. So if there's who asked the question, what's the person's name? What's the person's name?
Anwa.
Okay. I just hope this fabric is not going to stress me. I'm hoping it's not going to stress me at all. So if there's any question, just let me know so that I can literally write. Okay. How many people are live?
4.
Hmm?
4.
Okay. That's fine. So if there's any question, just read it out. So as I'm cutting, so you to be paying attention, right? So yeah. Okay. This is my this one. Red. Okay. So is it clear? Is it very clear? Okay. So the gown length we are working with today, I am going to be minusing the upper part. So the person's half length we are working with today is 17 inches. So I'll minus 17 inches from the person's half length. And I'm going to be marking it the full length. And I'm still going to be adding to it because it's going to be a very long, really very, very long gown we're trying to achieve. So please do not mind my fabric. My fabric is not straight up. I don't know. So if I take away 16, this is what we have here. So I'm still going to add up extra 5 inches. So in total, I did 20. So it has to be very, very long. I want it to be very, very long. So I'm going to just take this all the way down. Can you see? Can you see what I'm doing? Mimi?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So because this is the down part, we are trying to cut, we are not, is this place showing? No, just focus on this place. Okay, so because this is the down part, I took away 17 inches, which is the upper part, that is a half length. So we are going to kind of be cutting. I took away 17 inches, which is the, don't worry, I took away this half length, which is 17 inches, but that 17 inches I still added because I want it to be very, very long. I really want the gown to be very long. So I am going to trace this out because I am not understanding why it is not straight up at this end. Mimi, how many people are online? Oh, okay. So just hold it this way, like this. Okay, just hold it like this so that, just hold it, just try to, let me get 7. Okay. You can, so when I'm cutting, you can come close and show this area, right? So that it's going to show clear. Okay. If there's any question, any comments, you let me know, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to take in our measurements from here. So the measurements we are working with for the person's waistline, we're going to be making use of 28 inches. So 28 divided by 4 will give us 18. But before that, I'm going to come down by 9 inches for her hip point. So I'll mark the 9 inches here. This is the hip point here. Okay, I'll also come here and mark the 9 inches. So please do not pay attention to the other area. I'll mark the 9 inches at this point. So from this point, from the waist measurement, I will come down by 22 inches. I'll come down by 21 inches for, well, I'll come down by 22 inches for. So if you don't understand how we are achieving this, please let me know. I will gladly answer your questions. So this is 22 inches. Me, as you're helping me to hold the camera, you can ask questions if you don't understand anything, okay? All right, how many people are there?
5.
Okay. Don't worry, just hold it this way. Like, you can stay up like this. It's okay. It's all right like this. Yes. Okay. But you can see this area, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to be imputing her waist measurement. The waist measurement we are working with today is 28 inches. I will mark the waist measurement here. Okay. Now I will just be adding all my allowances at the same time. My sewing allowance 1.5 inches. Then the hip measurement I'm working with is 37 inches. I will mark the hip measurement here. I will add extra 1.5 inches sewing allowance. So at the hip area, I'll just go ahead and connect this to this point. So at this hip, to get our knee length, I will take away 2 inches from the 37 inches. We are now left with 35 inches. So 35 inches, you divide your tape this way into 2, then you also divide into 2 this way.
Why? Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Why do you divide?
Because if you don't divide, you won't be able to get the measurements. It's important for you to divide, right? For you to get the measurements. Do you understand?
Yes.
So at this point here, the knee length, we're going to be adding 1 inch allowance, and then we're going to go ahead and connect it to the waist, to the hip measurements. Mimi, can you see the way I'm connecting it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the hip. Now at this point, depending on how wide you want your A line to come out, depending on how wide, you can do it as much as 20 inches, you can do it as much as 23 inches, but for me, I am going to be making use of 23 inches. How many people are with us online?
7.
Okay, so from this point here, I will go ahead and connect this to this point. So this is really easy. Getting the front area is really easy. Mimi, ask questions if you have any questions. So it's always very important for us not to leave this point like that, so that it will not be too sharp, right? So at this point I'll come up by 1.5 inches, and then I'll just go ahead. I'm not going to be making use of that curve rule today. I'll just go ahead and curve it in to this point, just like this, and then our down part is ready. Mimi, ask questions if you have any question.
So what's the name of the dress you're actually trying to make?
I'm making a man-made dress. 50 plus that's 67. Okay, that's good. I'm making a man-made dress.
Okay. Can I go further?
Yes, please.
This dress you're actually making, what occasion can it be used for?
Dinner gowns. This is a dinner gown I'm making. A prom. This is for prom. This is a prom gown or a dinner gown, whichever one you want to attribute it to. I'm looking. Is this too long for Chinaza? It's not. Okay. So at this down part, I'm going to be just cutting out of the line. Can you see the way I'm cutting it? So
yes.
Please just show how I'm cutting it out. I just hope this is enough for us. If it's not enough, we are not going to be doing that cut together, or we are going to be reducing the length. So how many people are online?
We have 6.
Okay. Nobody's asking questions.
Yes, somebody's just giving a high five.
Thank you. So I'm going to get a pin to pin it down so that it doesn't move away. So I need a pin to pin it down. Practically not ironed it. Are you tired? So just kind of stand up with it. If there's a hair, so that's sorry. It's just the cutting we're doing. We're not doing it online. We're just cutting. So I need to just pin this down for us to be able to get the other part. How many minutes are we gone?
19.
19 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so because we don't have intentions of staying for too long. Okay, so I just see people online. How many?
Then
Yeah, that's good. So this, we're trying to arrange our fabric to get the back pattern. I hope this is going to be enough for us to get the back pattern. You can't come and stress me. It is not possible. These people are bringing their greeting into my video. Hey, why is this fabric stressing me like this? This fabric is so bad. Like, it's not giving that vibe I want at all. It's not giving me that vibe that I want. Is that your tummy? Baby, is that your tummy? Okay, so I've been able to arrange this fabric. That's why I'm quiet. I have been trying to arrange it properly all along. So I have arranged it down. You can still see it, right? Okay, like, let me talk like this. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Your hand is spinning you, right? Hmm? Wait, let me see. Okay, just hold it this way. So that, or you can be bringing it close so that you can literally see what I'm doing. I need to trace this side out. So in achieving a together tail, you want to come, the distance between the back and the front is not meant to be the same thing. Okay, so this is the front pattern. This is the front. This is the front of this cloth. Now because my fabric is not that much, at this edge you can see that this is the front. Let me reduce this part because this cloth is already long. It's already dropping down on its own. So let me just reduce the length a bit. I think this is a bit better. So in achieving that tail at the back, you can either come down, you can do as much as you want. You can come down by 12 inches, you can come down by 20 inches, depending on how wide you want it to be, right? So for me, yeah, I'm going to be coming down by 8 inches. I'll do 9 inches because of the fabric we are working with. So I'll do come down by 9 inches. At this point I will also mark 9 inches, and then at this point I will mark 9 inches. So depending on how tall you want the tail to be, or you can do, let's do 10 inches. Let's just do 10 inches. This is 10 inches. Let's do 10 inches. This point you can do 10 inches. So this 10 inches I'm adding is for the cut together tail, that mermaid tail. Mimi, are you understanding what you're doing? Okay, so over to this point. So this, just come close to this area so that they will see. So this one here, this is our hip, and then this is the knee. So at this waist measurement, I am going to be adding 1.5 inches here. I will be adding 1 inch here, sorry. I'll add 1 inch at this up here. Let me just, you can step on the clothes, just carefully. Or you just, So at this waistline here, I'll come out by 1 inch. By 1 inch. Then at this hip line, I am going to be coming out by 1.5 inches. I am trying to get our zipper allowance at the back. Then at this knee area, I'll just come out by 1 inch. So here I have 1 inch here. At this point here I have 1.5. At this point here I have 1 inch. So all I'm doing, I want to add a hip contouring at this edge. That is what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is to go ahead. You can see the way I'm taking it to this point, and then you connect it inside to this point. So this is our hip contouring. So this is the hip contouring for the back. Now what we're going to do is that from this point here, we are going to go ahead and connect it all the way out. So I'll just try as much as I can to connect it to this point, to bring it out. Then from here, I'm not going to give it a straight curve. For it to look a bit real, when I get to this point here, from this point, I will connect it, curve it in a bit, and then to this point, I'll bring it up. So did you see what I did?
Yes.
I don't like it to be straight, so it's going to have a bit of nice shape to this point, and then you just curve it in to this point, and then this other one automatically comes out. So I hope we can see. So this is the tail. So you can do as much as you want for this clothes. Mimi, do you have any question? Do you have any question? How many people are wearing? Yeah? 6. That's not encouraging. But we move. So I'm going to cut it like this, following the direction of our chalk. I'll just go ahead and cut it all the way like this.
8.
Okay. this fabric is really not giving me what I want. How many minutes have we gone? 22. 32, okay. How many people are online? How many people? Okay. So guys, this is what we have and this is it. So that's basically how to cut this. This is a very, like I promised us, is a very quick tutorial and it's really easy to achieve. So this is it. You can see what it looks like. So this is the cut together tail. This is what we have here. So this is basically it. Now this is the front one. This is the front one, and then this is the tail for the back. So that's just basically it. I hope we are able to, you know, grab and understand this. So all you just need to do is the joining part, really very easy, and that's basically it. So I'm here, guys. So do you have any questions? Okay, I just want to say what's happening. We are cutting a mermaid dress cut with a cut together tail, and that is what we just achieved, right? So okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and that's basically all. So now the only thing left is to just join it and you're good to go. So if this tutorial was helpful, please do not forget to share it, and thank you so much for watching. I'm already sweating. See you guys on our next tutorial. Bye for now. So no, we're not going to be sewing it live. You can see I just kind of decided to share how to cut the mermaid dress. Very simple, very easy and straightforward. Okay, so see you guys on our next tutorial. Bye bye.